electrochemical attack of the environment on the metal surfaces, right? And it is simply destruction of metals, destruction of metals. So that we understood. Then we studied why metals have tendency to corrode. So this is natural tendency of metals to revert back to their original state. Then we studied dry theory of corrosion, where we understood how attack of oxygen takes place in the absence of moisture, means dry condition, and also attack of chlorine on silver and tin metals. So how nature of corrosion products decide rate of corrosion, that we understood in the last mechanism, dry theory of corrosion. So now yesterday we studied wet theory of corrosion. Means we consider at least moisture, no dry condition. Okay, and this is common case. Then we studied four assumptions, or we can say four steps of electrochemical corrosion. That includes first formation of anode and cathode. Okay, so in dry theory, anode cathode formation was not considered. Okay, so this is more accurate theory. Okay, and it is based on electrochemical principles. So there is formation of electrochemical cells, okay, on the surface of metals which is undergoing corrosion, that we understand. Okay, so first step is formation of anode and cathode on one and same metal. ओके, जनरली आपण काय बघतो, इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल मध्ये एक कॅथोड असतो, एक एनोड असतो, ते सेपरेट मेटल असतात, दे आर डीप इन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट असं आपण बघतो. ओके, but here in this case anode and cathodic regions are produced on one and same metal. Okay, and millions of electrochemical cells are being produced on metals undergoing corrosion. Okay, that can be understood by current measurement, which is anode and which is cathodic area. Okay, so that is first one, first assumption, presence of anodic and cathodic regions. Second assumption is presence of conducting medium, that is must. Okay, according to this theory, without conducting medium corrosion is not possible. Okay, then third is, now anode and cathodes are produced, so corrosion means oxidation, means dissolution of metal takes place at anodic region only and not at the cathodic region, that we understood. And finally corrosion product means cathodic product actually, or cathodic reaction. So cathodic reaction, okay, cathodic reaction is of two types. Okay, basically corrosion product is produced between anode and cathode. Okay, so cathodic reaction is of two types, that we understood. Now what is happening at anode? So at anode every time metal dissolves or metal corrodes. So corrosion or destruction occurs only at cathode. Nothing is happening at anode. Okay, so we understood this example of iron, okay, which is at anode. Means see at cathode there is iron only. Okay, but some region where we have anodic potential or anodic current, that is anodic region, and there only corrosion takes place. So here iron dissolves or oxidizes or corrodes, one and same thing. Okay, into ferrous ions, and electrons are liberated. Now these electrons are migrated to cathode. There is natural attraction. Now at cathode what is happening is by two ways. So cathodic reactions are of two types. Okay, so first is in acidic medium, that we understood or studied last time, how hydrogen gas is evolved if medium is acidic. And today we will see what will happen if medium is neutral, how oxygen will absorb these electrons which are liberated at anode. Okay, so last time we studied this. I will show you diagram directly. This is what the hydrogen evolution mechanism means. First type of corrosion, when metals are exposed to acidic medium. Okay, so here in this case we have iron plate placed in presence of acid. You can take any acid, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. Okay, any acid you take. So what is the first observation? According to electrochemical series, formation of anode and cathode. But important thing is here size of anode and cathode is different. That is important point you should consider, right? So here in this case, when metals are exposed to acid, cathode is small. हे महत्वाचं आहे याच्यातलं. बाकी सगळं तुम्ही कराल पण इथे cathode तुम्ही उलटा दाखवला तर संपला विषय. Okay, so depends on question. Okay, depends on medium. You have to write answer. तुमच्याकडे तरी उत्तर असलं तयार लिहिलेलं पुस्तकात सारखे पीपीटी वर असेल पण कोणालाच काय लिहायचंय कळायला पाहिजे ना कारण क्वेश्चन ते कसं येते विचारतील. Okay, so in acidic medium cathode is small and anode is large. Now remaining part is very easy. There is oxidation at anode. Okay, iron will dissolve to Fe2 plus and 2 electrons. Electrons will be migrated to the cathode. Cathode is small. It will not absorb electron because it is already in neutral state, Fe0 state. So these electrons will be absorbed by H plus ions of the medium. Why H plus ions? Because medium is acidic. Okay, so a medium will absorb electrons, means H plus ions will absorb electrons, and we get hydrogen gas evolved. That is what evolution of hydrogen type of corrosion. So that we understood last time, and by just observing diagram, you can write your answer. What is happening at anode? Okay, we already wrote on while representing diagram what is happening at anode, oxidation, right? And electrons migrated to cathode and they are absorbed by H plus ions. So that is reduction reaction. You should write in this way. Okay, what is happening at anode, what is happening at cathode, and then overall reaction by adding these two reactions. So when we add these two reactions, electrons get cancelled. Okay, so at LHS we will have iron and the medium. Medium is what? H plus ions. So when iron exposed to acid, what will happen? Iron will displace H plus ions and hydrogen gas is evolved and iron gets dissolved or oxidized. That's all. Okay. So here we get the overall impression. Okay. Now we concluded this type of corrosion for all type of metals. So what we concluded? All metals above hydrogen in electrochemical series, they have tendency to get dissolved, means what? To get corrode, to get oxidized in acidic solution with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Means this is happening with every metal placed above hydrogen in electrochemical series. That is what the conclusion. This is what the simple representation of the corrosion of metals in acidic medium, and same thing, same way you should present in examination. Okay, so question may be like, describe the rusting of iron in hydrochloric acid. Okay, answer is same. Okay, now we will turn to the second part or second type of this type of corrosion, electrochemical corrosion or wet corrosion. So here only difference is medium. Okay, in the first type, medium was acid and hydrogen gas was evolved, right? And metal was dissolved, oxidized or corrode. So effect is same in both the cases. Metal will corrode. Only difference is what? Medium. So the reactions will be different. Means cathodic reaction will be different. Anodic reaction will be same. Okay. So in this case, in neutral medium is what? So this is aqueous medium basically. pH is neutral, something around 7. Okay. So in this case we have oxygen dissolved. You know, in aqueous medium oxygen is always dissolved. So these electrons liberated at anode are absorbed by oxygen. That's all. That is the only conclusion or difference. Okay. Let us see how to tackle this question. This question will be like, describe the rusting of iron in moisture. Describe the rusting of metal in neutral medium. You are describe the oxygen absorption type of electrochemical corrosion. Answer is same. Okay. So rusting of iron in neutral aqueous म्हटले बघा, aqueous म्हणजे वॉटर आतमध्ये आहे. Neutral aqueous solution of electrolyte, for example NaCl solution. You can take any solution having water. Is common example of this type of corrosion, and this is really common case. Okay, rusting of, see, most important type observed. Okay, in this case is what rusting tanks, pipelines, or ocean going ships. Okay, that we will see in next type of corrosion, differential radiation, means reason behind how anode and cathode produced. But basically all these are oxygen type of oxygen absorption type of mechanism. Okay, so best example that we will consider is rusting of iron rod placed in neutral medium. फक्त आयनचे एक रॉड घ्या, प्लेट घ्या, काही पण घ्या आणि ते कसं टाका, पाण्यामध्ये टाका, एक बीकर मध्ये पाणी घ्या आणि त्याच्या प्लेट पाण्यामध्ये टाका, काय होईल ते बघायचं काही वेळाने. ओके, ते हे एक्झाम्पल आहे. So the surface of iron, now some background how anode is created, a little background. The surface of iron is usually coated with thin layer of iron oxide. It's always happening with iron and most of the metals, maybe aluminum, copper, oxide layer is always there. Okay, so this oxide layer develops some cracks, maybe accidentally or maybe intentionally. Okay, under operation or service condition, cracks are developed on the surface. Surface means what? To the oxide film, means corrosion product. Okay, and those cracks acts as an anodic area. Okay, that crack becomes anode. So anodic area is created on the surface of metal, while remaining part acts as a cathode. Means, see, the small crack is anode, means anode is small in this case, and remaining area of metal where there is no crack is cathode. So you may realize that in this case cathode is large, anode is small. In the previous case, it was exactly opposite, right? In that case, in acidic medium, cathode was small, anode was large. But here, in this case, anode is small, cathode is large. हा महत्वाचा पॉइंट आहे, याच्यावरती ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन बेस्ड राहू शकतो, तुम्हाला कन्फ्यूज करण्यासाठी. ठीक आहे. So here, thus, anodic area is small, and rest of the metal, rest of the surface of the metal acts as cathode. Okay, so let us see this animation. So this is what does say iron plate or steel plate. Now this is exposed to neutral electrolyte, say NaCl solution or simply water, or you can say moisture even. If you keep this plate in your room or in your classroom and working place, it is always covered with the moisture. Okay, so that is the case. So here iron is in contact with the neutral medium. So what will happen? According to the electrochemical cell theory, there is formation of anode and cathode. So in this case, anode is small. So this is the anode in this case. Small crack developed in the oxide film, that is anode, and rest of the surface where there is no crack will be cathode. Okay, very easy to understand. फक्त एवढं लक्षात ठेवा, या केस मध्ये एनोड स्मॉल असणार, कॅथोड मोठा आहे. Okay, so remaining is large cathodic area. Whole surface is cathode. The only small part which is actually pit hole, okay, or a crack is anode. Now remaining part is again same. Okay, now anode and cathode are produced. They are in contact with the electrolyte. Two assumptions are over. Okay, now conditions are favorable for corrosion or oxidation. So what will happen? What will happen? Corrosion or oxidation at anode. So here we will see Fe gives Fe2 plus 2 electrons at this small part. Fe gives Fe2 plus 2 electrons. Only this small part it is happening. Okay, now iron is dissolved, oxidized or corrode, okay, in the form of Fe2 plus ions. Those will be accumulated over here at the surface, okay, and electrons are liberated. So these electrons will be migrated towards cathode. Okay, हे बघा इलेक्ट्रॉन कुठे गेले बघा, एनोड कडून कॅथोड कडे आले. This is natural attraction of electrons towards cathode. Okay, so electrons are coming at the cathode. Now, what will happen at cathode? That is interesting. Now, cathode is in neutral state. F is zero. It cannot absorb electrons. Okay, so electrons will be absorbed by the medium. Okay, and medium is what? Neutral. And in neutral medium, we have dissolved oxygen, and that oxygen will absorb electrons, and oxide ions will be produced, O2 minus. Okay, so this will happen. So there is a dissolved oxygen, half O2 will, and there is water. Obviously, oxygen is dissolved in water, and these electrons will be absorbed by this oxygen, dissolved oxygen, and we will get hydroxide ions. Okay, two OH minus ions are produced. Okay, so here also we will have same reaction, dissolved oxygen in presence of water, electrons are absorbed, we have hydroxide ions produced. Okay, so now interestingly you can see here we have ferrous ions at anode over here, accumulated over here, and OH minus ions at cathode. They will combine together, and corrosion product means rust will be produced somewhere between anode and cathode. That is what the fourth assumption. So all four assumptions you can observe in one and same diagram. Okay, so initially what is that? Formation of cathode and anode, small anode, large cathode, then presence of electrolyte, oxidation at anode, reduction at cathode, formation of corrosion product between anode and cathode. That's all. Okay, so this is the way you should write. So you please draw this diagram for a practice purpose. And these are minimum labels the examiner will observe. So according to the type, he will see proper anode and cathodes are designated or not. Anode should be small in this case. If you write large anode and small cathode, your answer will be incorrect at the first stage itself. Okay, so you should take care of this. Then you will see oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, then corrosion product, overall reaction, and your interpretation on that. That's all. Okay. So if you are completed, then you just tell me. We will come. We will continue. Okay. Sorry. बघा तुम्हाला परत दाखवतो कशी डायग्राम काढायची. First you should draw iron plate, then medium, then anode, then cathode, then anodic reaction, electrons movement, direction, and then cathodic reaction, formation of hydroxide ions. Okay, overall reaction is not expected in the diagram. Okay. आणि डायग्राम मध्ये तुम्ही सगळ्या रिएक्शन नाही दाखवलं तरी पण चालतं, सेपरेटली रिप्रेझेंट केले तरी पण चालू शकतं. ड्रॉ करून झाली की सांगा मला.
झाले सर.
Okay. Now, how to write answer? This is a preliminary part. This is preliminary part. This is diagram. Now, cathodic reaction, anodic reaction, cathodic reaction, overall reaction, and interpretation. That we will see. So, in similar way, see the way we wrote for acidic medium, the same way we will use. So, at anode, what will happen? Ion dissolves or oxidizes to produce ferrous ions with the formation of electrons. Okay. Fe gives Fe2 plus 2 electrons. That is the oxidation. These electrons flow from anode to cathode through iron metal. So, see, that is why I told you you should draw neat label diagram. If diagram is proper, your explanation is very easy. Okay, without hesitation, you can write the correct answer, right? These electrons flow from anode to cathode through the iron metal. At cathode, these electrons are absorbed by the medium, not by the cathode. What is medium? Neutral. What is there in neutral medium? Dissolved oxygen. Okay, in presence of water to produce hydroxide ions. So this is what the cathodic reaction. This is dissolved oxygen. This is the medium, neutral, and these are the electrons liberated at anode, and we have hydroxide ions produced. So overall, it is reduction reaction. Now overall reaction. Overall reaction is what? Addition of oxidation and reduction reaction, or sum of oxidation and reduction reaction. So when we add these two reactions, electrons get cancelled. Two electrons, and we have overall effect. What is that? Iron, when placed in neutral medium, so it is in contact with dissolved oxygen. So what is the overall effect? We have Fe2 plus ions, means iron will oxidize, means dissolve, means corrode. Okay, this is what cathodic product. Okay, and that anodic product and cathodic product, they will combine and produce rust. The rust is of two types. Let us see that two types of rust. So the Fe2 plus ions at anode and hydroxide ions at the cathode combine together to produce ferrous hydroxide. Okay. Initially we have FeOH twice, but that is again oxidized to ferric hydroxide, and that is actually rust, yellow rust. If enough oxygen is present, then ferrous hydroxide, which is the initial corrosion product, is easily oxidized to ferric hydroxide. Okay? FeOH twice is converted to FeOH thrice. Okay? इकडे पण काहीतरी ते ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह क्वेश्चन विचारू शकता. You should be ready for such questions. So initially we have ferrous hydroxide, but if enough oxygen is there, then ferric hydroxide will be produced. Now let us see what will happen if enough oxygen is not present. Okay, so this is yellow rust. FeOH twice म्हणजेच yellow rust. त्याचा फॉर्म्युला काय बघा? Fe2O3H2O. इथे पण ते काही क्वेश्चन विचारू शकतात. Fe2O3H2O, yellow rust. Okay. FeOH thrice का काय एक्चुअली फॉर्म्युला है? Fe2O3H2O. ठीक है? That is yellow rust. Now this is the case when oxygen is enough. Now if oxygen is supply is limited, means not enough. Supply of oxygen is limited, म्हणजे काय not enough. Then corrosion product may be black rust, means magnetite. Anhydrous magnetite Fe3O4 हा product तयार होईल जर oxygen supply कमी असेल. There are two types of products possible. One is yellow rust if enough oxygen is present, Fe2O3H2O, and if enough oxygen is not present, then Fe3O4, that is black rust. Okay, so I hope you understood this mechanism. If you want to write overall reaction and these two products, you can complete this. Otherwise, we will continue. किंवा तुम्ही काय करू शकता, तुम्ही स्क्रीनशॉट मारून त्याचं परत जे इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. आता ऍक्च्युली मी जे पीपीटी वरती देतो ते सगळं एक्झाम ओरिएंटेडच असतं, लक्षात ठेवा. कळलं? एक्स्ट्रा काही त्याच्यामध्ये नसतं, शक्यतो एक्झाम ओरिएंटेडच असतं. त्यामुळे तुम्ही जर स्क्रीनशॉट मारला आणि त्या दिवशी जरी तुम्ही त्या पॉइंट्स तुम्ही जर वहीमध्ये लिहून ठेवले तर तुमच्याकडे हार्ड कॉपी तयार राहू शकते. तुम्हाला मोबाईलवरती प्रत्येक वेळी ऍक्सेस करण्याचा त्रास होणार नाही. ओके, आणि मग काय असाइनमेंट तुम्हाला मी जास्त काही विचारणार नाही. असाइनमेंट तुम्ही जर रिटर्न फॉर्म तुमच्याकडे जर असेल मटेरियल तर मला असाइनमेंट द्यायची काही जास्त गरज नाहीये. मामूली त्याला नॉमिनल असतील एखाद दुसरी ती तुम्हाला तेवढी मी देईल. ओके, पण तुम्ही हे करू शकता, स्क्रीनशॉट मारायचा आणि ते नोटबुक वरती. आय होप तुम्ही असंच करत असाल. त्या दिवशीचं लिहून काढायचं. समजा आता दोन टाइप शिकून झाले, करोजन और इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल करोजन, दिस इज द पॉइंट. ओके, मग त्याचे दोन टाइप्स आहे. मग ते सगळं स्क्रीनशॉट मारला, लिहून काढलं, स्क्रीनशॉट मारला त्याचं लिहून काढलं नंतर बसून, की तुम्हाला नंतर एक्झामच्या वेळेला सोपं जाईल. ओके, शक्यतो तुमची एक्झामिनेशन ही ऑनलाईनच होईल. पण अजून कसं जुलैला अजून वेळ आहे. पण 2020 ऑनलाईनच होईल, ऑफलाईन होण्याची शक्यता फार कमी आहे. पण तुम्ही सगळ्या पॉसिबिलिटीचा तयार राहावा. शिवाय ऑनलाईन जरी एक्झाम झाली तरी पण तुम्हाला माझ्या मते असं रिटर्न मटेरियल असेल हार्डबुक म्हणजे नोटबुक वरती, तर तुम्हाला ते नंतर बरं पडेल उतरून काढायला, मोबाईलवरच बघून काढण्यापेक्षा. त्यानंतर काही चुका होतात काय वेळेला मोबाईल वरती बघून काढायचं म्हणजे ते, बरोबर, पीपीटी बघून वगैरे काढायचं. तर तसं तुम्ही करू शकता जर तुम्हाला शक्य असेल तर. लिहून झालं की सांगा मला. Okay, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will continue. So this is what the second mechanism म्हणा तुम्ही किंवा electrochemical cell theory of corrosion म्हणा किंवा weight theory of corrosion, the most important part. याच्यावरती एक तरी क्वेश्चन 100% असणारच. Okay, and what is the most important aspect of this mechanism? So that important aspect is remaining 4 types which are included in syllabus. Those are based on understanding of this theory only. Okay. So now for there are now let us see the types of electrochemical corrosion. There are several types, but only few are included in the syllabus. First is galvanic cell corrosion. Then concentration cell are also called as a differential aeration cell corrosion. Then pitting corrosion, and fourth one is stress corrosion. Okay. In the previous syllabus, there were several other types, but now only 4 are included. And तुम्हाला मी तो syllabus detect केला बघा त्या दिवशी सांगितला. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला मी अजून काही टाइप सांगितलं असेल तर तुम्ही ते विसरा. हे ऍक्च्युली परत मॉडिफाय झालं सिलेबस. त्याच्याप्रमाणे हे 4 टाइप आहे. लक्षात ठेवा. याच्यापेक्षा 5वा टाइप कुठला करायचा नाहीये तुमच्यासाठी. ठीक आहे. galvanic cell corrosion, concentration cell, त्याला ऑक्सिजन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन सेल पण म्हणतात. ऑक्सिजन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन सेल करोजन किंवा डिफरन्शियल एरेशन सेल करोजन, पिटिंग करोजन, स्ट्रेस करोजन. 4च करायचे. 4च्या वर कुठला करायचा नाही. पुस्तकामध्ये तुम्हाला अजून सांगतो. लेट अस सी वन बाय वन. फर्स्ट वी विल सी galvanic cell corrosion. Okay, now you yourself can tell me what is the meaning of galvanic cell. You must have studied this even at the 10th standard. कोणी सांगू शकतं what is galvanic cell? Okay, I will tell you. See, in the theory of electrochemical corrosion, so this is type of electrochemical corrosion. So theory मध्ये आपण काय शिकलो? One and same metal. बघा एकच मेटल होतं बघा, iron or steel article that is exposed to acid or neutral medium, and there is formation of anode and cathode. Okay, if it is acid, cathode is small, anode is large. If it is neutral medium, anode is small, cathode is large. Then there is oxidation at anode, the reduction at cathode, formation of corrosion product, and then modification of product. That's all. Okay, so in the previous theory, what we have studied is rusting on one and same metal. म्हणजे एकाच मेटल वरती काय झालं, एनोड आणि कॅथोड फॉर्म झाला. कळलं? तर ह्या केस मध्ये गॅल्व्हॅनिक सेलची हीच प्रॉपर्टी आहे. गॅल्व्हॅनिक सेल मीन्स when two dissimilar metals are in contact with each other. अशी केस आहे. कळलं? When two dissimilar metals means one is suppose iron, another is copper, one is copper, another is zinc, so and so forth. So in engineering, we need to connect dissimilar metals together. Okay, there are several examples we can give. Okay, in structural design, even in a circuit, okay, we expose dissimilar metals together, and there this phenomena is observed, and this is very severe also. Okay, galvanic cell corrosion. Okay, so basically in this case, what is happening is two dissimilar metals, when they are in contact with each other and they are exposed to electrolyte, one will act as an anode and another will be cathode. Now who is anode and who is cathode? That is based on their position in electrochemical series. Okay, जे मेटल इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सिरीज मध्ये वरती असतात त्यांना म्हणायचं एनोड, ते एनोड होतील, आणि जे खालती असतात ते नोबल असतात त्यांना म्हणायचं कॅथोडिक मेटल्स. ओके, सो लेट अस सी व्हॉट इज दिस लाईन. आता बघा मी सांगितल्याप्रमाणे काय व्हायचंय, when two dissimilar metals, for example iron and copper, are electrically connected, म्हणजे काय, they are in direct contact. वायरने कनेक्ट केलं पाहिजे असं काय नाहीये. डायरेक्ट टू बी कॉन्टॅक्ट म्हणजे प्लंबिंग आहे. समजा दोन पाईपलाईन आहे, एक दुसरे पाईपलाईन कनेक्ट करायची आपल्याला. ओके, स्टीलची पाईपलाईन आहे आणि कॉपरचं प्लंबिंग लावतोय आपल्याला फॉर एक्झाम्पल. सो दे आर इन कॉन्टॅक्ट विथ इच अदर अँड दे आर एक्सपोज टू वॉटर और मे बी मॉइश्चर आउटसाइड. ओके, and exposed to electrolyte, what will happen? the metal higher in electrochemical series. दोघांमधला हायर जो असेल तो काय होईल, त्याचा करोजन होईल. का? कारण तो एनोड होईल. Okay, now if you look at the example which we have considered, iron and copper. Okay, so can somebody tell me which will be anode and which will be cathode? Copper is anode or cathode, or iron is anode or cathode? कोण सांगू शकेल का? आयन काय असेल, एनोड की कॅथोड?
एनोड असेल. एनोड सर.
ऐकायला नाही, मोठ्याने बोल.
एनोड सर.
Absolutely correct. Very nice. Okay, iron will be anode. का? कारण आयनची पोझिशन जर आपण बघितली इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सिरीज मध्ये तर तो हायर पोझिशन आहे, वरती आहे, कॉपरच्या खाली आहे. So definitely iron will be anode and rusting will take place only at iron part and copper part will be completely safe. Okay, saved. So this is what galvanic cell corrosion is. Very simple. Okay, so this type of corrosion is called as galvanic corrosion. In this case means this couple iron and copper iron which is higher in electrochemical series forms the anode and is attacked, means corrodes and gets dissolved, oxidized. Okay, so let us see this diagram. This is hypothetical diagram, schematic only. Whereas copper, which is lower electrochemical series, acts as cathode and protected. So nothing is happening at copper part. Let us see. आता मी डायग्रामला कंटेनर नाही टाकला, कारण इथे कंटेनर पाहिजे. एक बीकर घेतलाय मी, असा बीकर घेतला, बीकर मध्ये एक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट घेतलंय, वॉटर घेतलंय. ठीक आहे. आणि I took one iron strip. ओके, आयनची अशी स्ट्रीप घेतली म्हणा, प्लेट घेतली म्हणा, तिला मी कॉपरच्या प्लेटने कनेक्ट केलंय. Okay, and they are dipped in electrolyte, we say water. This is what the case, galvanic cell corrosion. When dissimilar metals are connected to each other and they are exposed to electrolyte, so what is happening is galvanic corrosion. Okay, so one metal which is higher in electrochemical series will be anode. This iron will be anode. Okay, we have knowledge of electrochemical series. And another metal, okay, which is occupying lower position in galvanic series or electrochemical series will be cathode. Okay, so copper will be cathode. So what will happen now, you know well. Same thing you have to repeat now. Whatever reactions we have studied in the second time, means in neutral medium, means absorption by oxygen type of mechanism मध्ये जे आपण रिएक्शन लिहिल्या त्या सगळ्या रिएक्शन आपण इथे रिपीट करायचे आहेत. ओके, म्हणून मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं की फक्त डायग्राम बदलेल, बराचसा पार्ट जो आहे तो मेकॅनिझमचाच पार्ट तुम्हाला कॉपी पेस्ट करत जायचा आहे. ओके, now our first assumption is what? Formation of anode and cathode. What is the reason behind formation of anode and cathode? Dissimilar metals, they are differing in their position in galvanic series. Okay, difference in electrode potential or standard oxidation potential. That is why one is anode, other is cathode. So first condition is fulfilled, formation of anode and cathode. Second assumption is presence of electrolyte. So we have favorable condition. What will happen? Rusting at anode, means oxidation at anode. So iron will oxidize to Fe2 plus 2 electrons. Okay, these are बाहेर दाखवलं, it is happening inside here only. Okay, now electrons liberated, they are migrated to cathode. ते cathode कडे येतील ते. Okay, इथे येतील electrons सगळे. आणि cathode कडे काय होईल? These electrons will not be absorbed by cathode, will not be absorbed by copper. कारण copper कसा आहे, zero state मध्ये आहे, Cu0, so it cannot absorb electron. Electrons will be absorbed by the medium. आता medium काय बघायचं? आता medium neutral असेल तर oxygen will absorb these electrons and hydroxide ions will be produced. जर medium acidic असेल तर H plus ions will absorb these electrons and hydrogen gas will be evolved. That's all. Answer finished. Okay, so आपण ते बघूया कसं राहायचं ते. So electrons liberated migrated to cathode. So at anode we have this reaction. Fe gives Fe2 plus 2 electrons. Electrons migrated to cathode and these electrons are absorbed by the medium. Medium is suppose neutral. So in neutral medium we have dissolved oxygen. So oxygen will absorb these electrons and we have hydroxide ions. That's all. So overall reaction will be similar to that previous mechanism. Rust will be produced. FeOH ओके सॉरी बघा मग समजतंय का सोपं आहे याच्यात काही कठीणच नाहीये जवळजवळ पार्ट आहे तो आपण कॉपी केलाय तुम्ही बघा डायग्राम तुम्हाला काढता येते का डायग्राम काढा आणि या रिॲक्शन्स लिहा आय टाइम आणि टाकतो ऍटलीस्ट ओके बाकी एक्सप्लेनेशन तुम्ही लिहिता तर लिहा किंवा तुम्ही मगाशी म्हटल्याप्रमाणे स्क्रीनशॉट काढू शकता आणि नंतर पण तुम्ही लिहू शकता वही ओके पण ऍटलीस्ट डायग्राम तरी तुम्ही एकदा हातावर तुमच्या जाऊन दे 2 मिनिटांमध्ये डायग्राम खूप कमी वेळेमध्ये काढायची जास्त वेळ काढायचं नाहीये फ्री हँडने डायग्राम काढायची पेन्सिल घ्या पेन घ्या फक्त ती नीट लेबल्ड असायला पाहिजे So don't worry. It's all. It is good one. Don't stop. Okay. डायग्राम मध्ये रिॲक्शन दाखवली नाही तरी पण चालेल फक्त एनोड कॅथोड व्यवस्थित दाखवले पाहिजे, इलेक्ट्रॉन दाखवला पाहिजे. हा इलेक्ट्रॉनचा फ्लो दाखवतोय, म्हणजे हा बाहेरून नाहीये, ऍक्च्युली हा मेटलच्या मधून चालले. इलेक्ट्रॉन फक्त दाखवण्यासाठी मी इथे बाहेर दाखवलाय. ओके, दे आर पासिंग थ्रू अँड थ्रू मेटल्स. ठीक है. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us finish this and then stop. So what is happening at anode, what is happening at cathode, you need to explain in sentence form. In similar way, we explain in mechanism. Okay. Now, now this is in the first case. In this case, what we consider medium is neutral. So if medium is neutral, then cathodic reaction will be this. R4 H2O, 2 electrons, 2 OH minus. If medium is neutral, okay. But now if medium is acidic, what will happen? Hydrogen gas will evolve. Electrons will be absorbed by H plus ions, and hydrogen gas will be evolved. Okay. So here दोन observation दिलेत बघा इथे. In acidic medium, corrosion occurs by hydrogenation process. In neutral medium, corrosion occurs by oxygen absorption mechanism. ठीक आहे. एवढंच फक्त लिहायचं तुम्ही. आणि बघा हा मीडियम फक्त मीडियम वर डिपेंड आहे की ही रिएक्शन काय होईल. ही रिएक्शन सेम राहील. ऍट एनोड रिएक्शन विल बी सेम. इलेक्ट्रॉन liberated at anode, migrated to cathode. Now at cathode, medium will absorb. Now if medium is acidic, okay, medium is acidic, then hydrogen gas will evolve. If medium is neutral, then oxygen absorption mechanism to generate hydroxide. So accordingly, you should write reactions. Okay, जब भी आपण मगाच्या टाइप मध्ये लिहिल्या रिएक्शन ना त्या ह्याच्यासाठी लिहायच्या 2H plus 2 electron H2 gas आणि ह्याची रिएक्शन आपण लिहिली आहे and half O2 plus H2 gives half O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons gives 2 OH minus ions. Okay, so this is what the first type included in our syllabus. Okay, so let us stop here. Just give your attendance and you can leave. Thank you.